Not only that, it's miraculously accurate. Miraculously accurate. It's tough to predict the future. It is very hard to predict the future. I remember a long time ago, I picked up one of those newspapers where this is what's going to happen this year. And there's 3 big predictions for Hamilton. The Skyway would collapse. There would be a royal visit surprise. And number 3, there would be a winter storm. Oh! A winter storm! It's real, it's true. That's awesome. Oh my goodness. It is horribly hard to predict the future. And here's one I love. I've read a bunch of them. Here's one of my favorite ones. He was written by a postmaster general back in 1959. Before man reaches the moon, your mail will be delivered within hours from New York to Australia by guided missiles. Could you imagine that? How do they catch these things? I don't know. We stand on the threshold of rocket mail. Rocket mail! Burning up the treetops. Anyway, it's hard to predict the future. Hard to predict the future. And yet in the Bible, there's 325 biblical prophecies concerning the Messiah that was going to come hundreds of years before he was on the scene. Micah 5:2, but as from you, Bethlehem, too little to be among the clans of Judah. From you will go forth from me the ruler of Israel. He's going forth from long ago, from days of eternity. They knew so much that the Messiah would be born in Bethlehem. They sent the wise men there to go and search for him. Isaiah 7:14. The Lord himself will give you a miraculous sign. The virgin is going to have a baby, and she will give birth to a son, and he'll be called Emmanuel, which means God with us. So they're talking about the virgin birth in the book of Isaiah. The book of Isaiah, chapter 9, verse 6. For us a child is born, to us a son is given. The government will be on his shoulders. He will be called Wonderful Counselor, Mighty God, Everlasting Father, Prince of Peace. There's somebody that's going to be born. They're going to be in charge of things, and they're going to be called God, which is a big deal, and that is Jesus. That's why the Dead Sea Scrolls are such a big deal. They found these scrolls that were written before Jesus and whole books of Isaiah, and they were so accurate, including all the prophecies about how Jesus was going to come. No other major religion is like this. No other major religious person claims to be God. The piercing of his hands and feet, the gambling over his clothes, the buried in a rich person's grave, coming back to life. All those things were predicted before Jesus was on the scene.